Okay, so one more time, because I just started recording this for people who are absent. What parallels did you see between Zoroastrianism and Christianity? In fact, that was one of the questions that I assigned to you.
Heaven and hell.
Yeah, that was the answer I was hoping you would write on your paper. The whole concept of
They
heaven
have
and
a
hell.
Satan. They have a Satan too. The name for Satan because they
Yeah.
show how like their one God had both an evil and a hostile angel.
Right, or son, or yeah. Okay, so the thing is, Christianity is going to branch away from that, and I don't know if they improve on it or what you might want to call it, but in Zoroastrianism, it's almost like they're equals, and there's this balance between good and bad, good person, bad person. Whereas each of them has an energy also, the good energy and the bad energy. It's all even like Star Wars. Y'all know Star Wars, right? Star Wars, they have the Force, and you have the dark side. Okay, same thing with Zoroastrianism. You've got the good, the light, so to speak, and you've got the drudge. Okay, I thought that was kind of cool. But remember, don't get confused between the drudge and the evil guy. Yes, the evil guy's got some drudge, but he's got his own name as well. Okay, don't ask me what the name of his name off the top of my head. I don't remember, but Drudge is not the same name as the devil character. Okay, and in Christianity, the devil is not. The devil would have just been a leader of the bad angels. Okay, whereas Jesus is not an angel; he is part of God and one with God. Okay, that kind of gets changed in Christianity versus Zoroastrianism. Okay, so we got heaven and hell, we got the good and the bad. What else did you find interesting about the video and the information in the video? Anybody?
A lot of people are muted, mister.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking off points for people who are muted because I need to be able to hear you all. This is a participation grade.
Wait,
So
what was that? What was that one part?
you cannot go to your locker right now. Sorry. What? Mikkel, I heard you say something. You had a question?
No, I was gonna say it was that one point when they were talking about like what good and bad and like if like evil tiles like burning or something like that, something to do with fire.
Yeah. Well, fire was going to be a big thing now. Okay, so which is kind of interesting, and you're going to see fire play a role in this upcoming assignment too. And I'm going to see if you can make the parallel to that as well. But for people who are not Catholic or not like updated Catholics, you might not catch the reference either. But fire is going to be playing a role in all the religions, especially in the upcoming one. And I hate to jump the gun already, but fire is also a form of purification, just like water is. And you're going to see that in the next video. But yeah, their houses of fire. Mikkel, fire provides what? Not just warmth, but what?
Like purity, like you can clean something by like burning it.
Right, but we're talking about a little bit more obvious. Fire.
Burn.
Light.
Thank you. Who said light?
That was me.
Was that Nick? Good job. Okay, so fire provides light. So so fire is going to be a source of light, and light shows us the way. So you can already see that the three folks, I do ask that when you're here with me in class that you be present in class. Okay, don't get distracted with your music and all the other stuff. That's not, it's only a short period of time, okay? In fact, we're already running out of time. I want to just like skim through this.
Jose.
Yes.
Stop. I'm here too.
Okay, I'll do a roll call at the end of class too. So right now I'm not doing any corrections. I will do another roll call at the end of class, and I'm marking whoever is different that was absent before. I'm gonna mark you as tardy. Just okay. So all right. Other questions on Zoroastrianism?
For the video, no.
Yes.
Just take your tips.
Okay, well, tell me, what are your questions? I mean, I'm not like a guaranteed expert. The more we move to Christianity, the more you're going to find I'm comfortable talking about some of this stuff too. Okay, but in terms, I can answer what I can based on how I see it evolving from before to now. Now, what we're going to see, and you're going to continue to see this, is an evolution of both an understanding of God and an evolution of even the rituals. Okay, so here's an example, and you're going to see this pretty soon in the Greco-Roman stuff too. In ancient Judaism, we have with Abraham and Isaac. Abraham is about to sacrifice his son, all right? And God says, no, don't do it. In a way, there's a message and an evolution there saying, where God says, okay, human sacrifice, the reading just tells us human sacrifice was common. We could understand just by reading it that for their society, back in that time period, human sacrifice was acceptable. Okay, probably wasn't really encouraged or, appreciated. But if it would something called for human sacrifice, they were going to do it. But then with Abraham and Isaac, there's an evolution, a move away from human sacrifice, and they sacrifice animals instead. Okay, so then eventually we still see that sacrifice stuff going on in the Zoroastrians, and then eventually we move to Christianity, where we have a different action with the bread and the wine as the sacrifice. All right. There was a couple of other things there. I want you to be real careful with your understandings, and hopefully you're trying to take this stuff in, but you're not trying to overthink it too. Okay. The reason I say this is because there are people who are very anti-religion, that out of elements of ignorance, they'll try to say that Jesus didn't even exist. All right. And fortunately, there's enough really important stuff to show that Jesus did exist. Because one, we already know Jesus was not born on Christmas Day. In fact, the two Zoroastrian holidays, the two big holidays, one of them falls right around Christmas time, and that was their winter solstice holiday. Okay, are y'all with me? Because I have a lot of people who are still blocked, like Ugo. Are you muted? No. Aaron, looks like he's here, but he's muted. So that's not cool. And Adriana, you're muted also.
I'm here. I'm getting ready for my doctor's appointment.
Okay, and Omar. All right, so folks, so here's the thing. People could...
I'm here.
All right, so that's great. Be quiet. So people could argue. In fact, people who are anti-religion, I don't get it, Well, actually, okay, I kind of get it, because religion has been used as a source of violence. But when you look at the heart of religion, it's not about violence. That's human interaction. Religion is more about peace. Okay, but people have tried to discredit the existence of Christ, the existence of Christianity, based on a lie. But if you do the homework, you're gonna not your actual homework, but Nancy, why'd you block yourself?
I did it.
Oh, okay. Folks, I really do want to be able to see your faces on these on this web chat. I only see about 5 of them. Okay. Or it might be just because of my camera. Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, Isabel, you're like the only one I can see, okay?
So you see me?
Isabel, enough with the finger, okay?
I don't think y'all want to see that.
Folks, all right, I'm about to take off some participation points because you all are going way off task. We only have a short period of time for this lecture, okay? All right, so thank you. I appreciate you getting back to seriousness. You can get silly on your own time with your classmates later. All right, still hear the giggling. Isabel, you're about to lose some points there. Okay, I don't have time for this baloney. Okay, so Christianity, a couple of points in comparison to Zoroastrianism. Okay, people could say Zoroastrianism, all these other things, it's been done before, so Christianity isn't real. That would be an argument. Okay, 2 things that for me solidify that Jesus even existed. Number one, around the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where Jesus is buried, there is a graffiti. Somebody scratched the shape of a boat, and it says Domine Ivimus, which is Latin. Okay, the archaeologists have determined that that boat drawing, that the shape of the boat is a boat that only existed in first century Jerusalem, and so people were making pilgrimages. The determination is that people have been making pilgrimages to Jesus' burial site since the first century. Okay. The other is a Roman historian that said, blah, 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 the followers of Christus, also known as Christos. So when you start looking at some of these things that we're talking about right now, in this chapter particularly, that, folks, come on, let's focus. Elements in this chapter that make you say, well, we do that now. There is a direct correlation. Yeah, there is, but there's also a real solid foundation in our own original faith. There's unoriginal stuff, but there's original stuff as well. Okay? Do you all, at this point, do you all have any questions on Zoroastrianism?
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, let me see where my window is. Okay, so you're going to give me a minute so that I can put this in your classroom. It's going to take me a while to set up. Mother, where you are. There you are. Okay, so fourth period. All right. Okay, so I need you to look at the chat box. Control C, Control V. Okay, look at the chat box. Everybody see it? All right, in the chat box, you're gonna see two different things. Number one, you see the link for the YouTube video, Ancient Greece, Religion in Ancient Greece, right? Okay, right above it, I have the instructions. So I hear a little bit of noise, but I'm guessing that's just can't be helped. It's an 11-minute video. As I want you to watch it and scribble your notes as fast as possible as you're watching it. All right, and then I'm getting feedback. I can hear my voice. Lord, okay. I want you to scroll. You're going to look at the time periods for ancient Greece and the religion thing. Okay, so take notes all along the video, and then further, when you're done taking notes on the video, on a separate either notebook sheet of paper or on Google Docs or whatever you want to do, I want you to write 1 through 5. You're going to write 5 different topics that you saw in the video. Okay? And each one, all right, somebody needs to stop watching the video. All right, so in the video assignment, you pick 5 different topics and from the video and write 2 sentences per topic about what you learned from the video.
Wait, we pick 5 what different
topics?
So, like I said, number 1, watch the video and take notes at the same time. Okay? Take notes at the same time. It's pretty informative. It's not always full of pictures and stuff, but it's really, really educational. Okay? When you're done, look at your notes and pick 5 different topics that you took notes on and write 2 sentences per topic on things that you learned. Okay?
So 10 sentences in total.
Yeah, but you're numbering it 1 through 5, and each number is going to have 2 sentences.
That's it.
When we turn it in, you have to see our notes and the 5 different topics.
That is correct. You have 2 assignments for my class. You've got your notes for your textbook, and you've got your your 5 topics from the video. Notes from the book.
5 topics.
Let me repeat. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Assignment 1 is your assignment 1. Your notes from the textbook. Your assigned notes. Number 2. Assignment number 2. Your 5 topics from the video. Okay. And pay really close attention because you're gonna see. So, just offhand, Poseidon. What do you remember about Poseidon?
Ain't he the water god or thunder god, whatever?
God of sea.
So the video, you're pretty right, but you're also wrong. You're talking. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Now, everybody who's saying that he's the god of the ocean, the water, you're right, and you're wrong. So I want you to watch the video and find out a little bit more, okay? I will be posting this within an hour or so on Google Classroom. All right? Any questions at this point?
Let's do it 9 a.m. tomorrow.
That is correct. 9 a.m. tomorrow.
So just turn in those 2 assignments.
Submit it through Classroom.
Yeah, like I said, within an hour, I will set it up in your Google Classroom. All right. So let me do a roll call one more time. Alejandro, did he show up?
No.
No. Oscar?
No.
I'm good.
Sebastian? No, Oscar. Oscar, who said I'm good? Did Oscar show up?
No.
All right. Sebastian, did Sebastian show up?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He did.
Okay. If he's not answering, he's absent. Ugo.
Here.
Okay, you're late.
Yeah, boy.
We're gonna give you some holy water later. Jackie.
Yeah, boy.
Be quiet. Jacqueline. No, Jacqueline. Jose Sandoval.
Yeah.
You are here, Jose?
Yes, I've been here the whole time.
Well, you didn't answer when I called you before, so I'm marking you late. All right, Aaron.
Can I leave? Can I leave?
Please stop talking. Aaron. No, Aaron.
Aaron here.
Bro, Aaron was here.
Yeah, he's there.
Aaron's right there.
He's not
He's been there
answering.
since the beginning. He's been there since the beginning.
Aaron's been there since when you called his name, he waved.
Yeah.
No, folks. Okay, one point of clarification. When I'm calling roll, I cannot see the video screen because I've got the window open to Power School. So I need for you all to speak up. So Aaron, unless you want to be counted absent, you need to speak. Aaron's about to be counted absent. All right, it's a simple rule, but if you can't follow it, then and Juan Willis. Juan Willis.
He asleep.
He asleep?
He playing Call of Duty.
All right, let me see. Where is Juan? Where is Aaron? One more time. Aaron, move or do something.
Aaron,
move. Aaron,
Aaron wave. Aaron.
Oh, look, there's Aaron who has his microphone off.
Yeah, he waited.
Aaron, let me see your face. I don't see your face. I see your hand. Get in the camera, Aaron. How do I know it's a fake Aaron?
This man.
It's not him.
There you go. Man, Aaron.
He got a nice haircut. Can we leave after you check his film?
Yeah, we're done. All right, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. Why are people still here? Go.
you didn't check everyone.
Oh, sorry, Nancy.
Hello?
Who's that? Isabel? Is that you, Isabel?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, why? Yeah, no, because Nancy was still talking when I hung up on her.
Oh.
Thanks.
So are we supposed to come back?
No, Sorry, Nancy. You were saying I didn't check everybody.
Hello?
Accidental call. This is Snapchat, Isabel.
Yeah, no. Is that you, Isabel?
Well, I gotta go take care of the kids.
Bro, go take care of the kids. Go babysit. Go babysit.
He has a kid?
Somebody was saying that. Let me see here. Nancy,
Yeah.
you're here. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, Jackie Robledo, did she show up?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Sandoval showed up. Juan Willis.
No.
No, he didn't show up.
Okay, that was it. That was. I wasn't gonna ask any questions. If y'all have questions, you know how to contact me, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen my office hours, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like 11 to 12.
Okay.
Okay.
My mom's laughing at you. I was like,
All right. Good. Well, bye.
bye.